Module 1, Section 7, Objective 5, which says identify and apply the division properties of 0. Okay, we've got two of them. We have the division property resulting in 0, and we have the division property of 0. Okay, so looking at the two of these, 0 divided by a, so 0 comes first, and here it's a divided by 0. Okay, so these two things are basically backwards, or inverses of each other. Not really. The numbers are backwards. Okay, so the first one, 0 divided by any number is 0. So 0 on the top divided by 6 is 0. 0 first divided by any number is 0. Okay, over here, any number divided by 0 is undefined. It's not possible. So any number divided by 0 is, and I don't know why they left it blank, but let's put something in there. You've got a few options. You could write undefined. Okay, that's kind of a long word though. You could use a circle with a line through it, which means no solution. It doesn't have an answer. Or canvas and lumens like you to write DNE for does not exist. Okay, so if 0 comes second or on the bottom, it's undefined. Okay, now I'm going to get a blank page and explain something for you so that that makes more sense. Okay, if we had, whoops, here I go trying to draw with the pointer again. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. We know that. Now we're going to check it. 2 times 3 equals 6. It works. Okay. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Let's check it. 3 times 2 equals 6. Let's keep going. 6 divided by 1 equals 6. And we check it. Okay, 6 times 1 is 6. Now, if I put a 0 here, what do I get? This is why it is undefined. What number can I put here, okay, when I multiply by 0, I will get 6. There is no number that you can multiply by 0 to get anything other than 0, right? Okay, so when 0 is in the second position, you will never get a number here in the front when you're checking the problem, except 0. Okay, so this particular one, the last one that we did, is considered undefined, or no solution. I write this one because it means no solution. It means there is no answer, and it's the fastest of all of them, right? Okay, but your homework will want you to write DNE for does not exist. Okay, now let's do the same thing with the 0 in the front. So 0 divided by 6 equals 0. Is that true? Let's double check it. 0 times 6 does equal 0. Yes. Okay, so 0 first is okay, but 0 second is not okay. Okay, I don't know how you can just make yourself memorize that, but let me show you doing it up and down. Okay, so 6 divided by, I won't do through all of them, let's just start with 2, equals 3, and you check it this way. 3 times 2 equals 6. So 6 divided by 1 equals 6, because 6 times 1 equals 6. And now 6 divided by 0, there is no number, so that you times it by 0 to get 6, because anything times 0 is 0. Okay, so in this particular case, there is no solution again. Okay, so 0 on the bottom doesn't work. Does 0 on the top work? Okay, so 0 divided by 6 this way, does that equal 0? Let's double check. 0 times 6 does equal 0, so that one works. Okay, so how can you remember this? It's kind of cheesy, but it works every time. Okay, so I'm just going to say number symbol for the number and 0. So number symbol for any number over 0. Yeah, I got carried away with the zeros for a reason. Okay, so the 0, let's just say it represents a hot air balloon. May seem strange, but hear me out. So a hot air balloon can have a basket at the bottom carrying a number. That's not a problem. So this works. However, a hot air balloon having the basket above it doesn't work. It'll crash and burn every time, right? Okay, so this is not possible because it'll crash. And this one is possible. Okay, so if you can remember this, then you can translate that one into these. Okay, top number always comes first. Okay, so the top number is 0, so if 0 comes first, it's possible. If 0 comes second, it is not possible. Okay, so now let's go back and look at these. So I'm going to write that little balloon thing over here. So this is good, and this is not. Okay, so looking at that, you can see how this one's fine. 0's on the top. And how this one is not because 0's on the bottom. Okay, so here 0's on the top. That's fine. Here 0's on the bottom, so it isn't. So this one is no solution. Now this one, 0 is first. Remember I said that if it's on top, it comes first. So that's this representation. 0 comes first. And it's carrying 32, so that one is 0.